It's time for another sea story with Mr. Durite. Take it away, Mr. Durite. I think they're ready for it.
Welcome back to Sea Stories with Mr. Durite. I'm your host, Mr. Durite, and today's show, something a little bit different. Since you like submarine secrets so much, how about this one? Submarine food secrets. Oh yeah. And it's a secret if you wasn't on a submarine. If you was on a submarine, it's not a secret. But then again, anything I tell you and you was on a submarine is not a secret because you privy to all that information. So I guess it's a secret to people who don't know nothing about submarines. So there you go, and that's why I'm doing this. So give me a break. Yeah, we're gonna run through 5 secrets of the culinary persuasion, because people don't know. You know, one thing I hear a lot is like, oh man, y'all on submarines, y'all eat good and stuff like that. I'm here to tell you, let me tell you something. I don't know about everybody else, but on our boat, we ate good. We ate good a lot. I mean, there was times where, you know, you have to see so long, the food ain't gonna last, and you eating peanut butter and crackers. But majority of the time, we ate good, and I liked it, man. Ask my brother. He was on a Tiger cruise, and he had wake-ups in just so he can get up and eat. What that tell you? Anyway, I want to drop 5 submarine food secrets on you right here, right now, with number 5. I don't know if you remember or not, but do you remember mid-rats and eating beanie weenies? Let me tell you something. Yeah, beanie weenies, you know, you a little kid, he had some hot dogs cut up in some beans and stuff, he ate that, but let me tell you, for mid-rats, cook a big pan of those beanie weenies, that was some good stuff. It filled you up, it kept you going. I mean, if you was going on watch, it kept you going until you got breakfast. You know what I'm saying? And if you was going off watch and that's what you had, man, that was a good little midnight snack. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Liked it so much I put it on my list for number 5. I sure did. Anyway. Number 4, chicken wheels. Do you remember chicken wheels? I mean, really, all it is chicken patties, round little chicken patties. But man, oh man, they cook them chicken wheels, put some buns out there, throw your little mayonnaise, some mustard on it and stuff, maybe a couple of pickles. Boy, that was some good eating. That was good stuff. That was another mid-rat specialty, was chicken wheels. I don't know, maybe the cooks just got tired or they got too busy to come up with some great menu, but nobody was ever mad about getting chicken wheels or chicken nuggets. Hell, I remember on our boat, we had animal chicken nuggets, and we had little giraffes and zebras and stuff. Now, you might be saying, well, how you know it was a zebra and not a horse? Well, you know what, I don't know, but it still ate good, so it don't really matter. But I knew it was a giraffe. For some reason, it was a horse with a long neck. But I tell you what, man, and that's when we learned how to mix up different things. Like, we would have honey and we would have mustard. It's like, we get us a bowl. Man, we got us some honey mustard dip right here. Delicious. The same thing with tartar sauce. We didn't have a lot of condiments, so we had relish, we had mayonnaise. Now we got us some tartar sauce. Man, this is some great stuff. What else did we used to put together? Oh, we would take some ketchup, we'd take some Texas Pete, and we got some bullshit freaking buffalo sauce, but it was still good nonetheless. It's good for dipping. Moving on. Number 3, sliders. If you don't know what a slider is, if you was on the boat, you know what a slider is, but if you wasn't on the boat, a slider is a hamburger. And from what I remember, and I'm sure if I'm wrong, someone will correct me. I don't mind. Correct me. At least you're commenting. But from what I understand, back in the day when submarines was on the surface more and not submerged, and they would cook burgers, the burgers would slide back and forth on the grill as it was cooking it because they was on the surface, you know, dealing with the waves and everything. That's my understanding of it. I'm not a cook. I don't know. And when I cook burgers at the house, they don't slide nowhere. So, but that's what we call them, sliders. Every Friday was slider day for lunch. And it was nice when we had those store-bought buns and everything, put the slider, good stuff. Great. It had all the lettuce and tomatoes and everything all out there. Good stuff. After you've been on the well a while, certain things run out. First thing run out, milk. Next thing to run out, bread. Slaughter day come, there's no more store-bought bread. Now the cooks got to cook the bread. And that's cool and all. But when the cooks made buns, they were more like little pucks. And they would slice it, and you make the burger, and it was funny. It looked like little rock trolls. But we ate it nonetheless. Man, burger is a burger is a burger. Who cares? So that's what we did. Number 2 was specialty days, you know. We had a Taco Tuesday. We had Pizza Night Saturday. What else we had? Soul Food Sunday. We had Surf and Turf Sunday. And if you don't know what Surf and Turf is, we would have steak with shrimp and scallops or something like that. One time, we had some Maine lobsters flown in for us. That's some good stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. We ate good on the boat. Don't get me wrong. We ate good. I don't know about everybody else. If you ate worse, drop a comment, but we ate good on the Miami. I don't know if they eating good now. They probably went through the whole meal budget. Now them jokers eating tuna fish sandwiches right now. But when we were on the boat, we were eating good, man. We was eating good. I didn't too much care for the pizza. The pizza wasn't the greatest thing in my book. Yeah, I didn't care for it, man. I hated Saturday nights. You get off a watch, and the only thing they got for you is pizza. So give me the ranch dressing so I can drown the hell out this pizza so I can eat it. But everything else, Taco Tuesday, man, we had a cook on board. It's bad being in the Navy because you know people's last names more than you know their first names. His name was Jimenez, and I'm going to holler at him on Facebook, tell him about this, but he introduced me to tortilla soup. And I tell you what, that was the best tortilla soup that I ever had, and I loved it. Man, I still think about that today, and whenever I have it, it's like, man, this is not the tortilla soup I remember back on the boat. You may need to stop DJing and just open up a restaurant selling tortilla soup. Boy, that's your calling. You missing out. But there was a lot of things that those cooks introduced me to that I never had tried before. I never had quiche before until on the boat. And then when I seen it, I was like, what the hell is that? Because we was having brunch. We was pulled in somewhere, and they put out brunch for us. They said, oh, that's quiche, man. You'll love it. And I'm like, what? I've heard of it, but ain't that for hotsy-totsy people and stuff like that? They said, oh, shut up and try it, Stuart. And I'm like, all right. I got me some. Whoa, what is this? This is all right, you know. Jimenez, he was the night baker. He would put out some cinnamon rolls and stuff like that, and he would cook homemade donuts. That dude was all right, man. One cook I remember and appreciate a lot was Jimenez. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to holler at you because you my boy. You cutting records, but, man, you need to be cutting some meat or something somewhere. You miss your calling. Anyway, last thing I want to talk about, people on the outside don't know about it. It's definitely a secret. Bug juice. Mr. Durite, what is bug juice? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to tell you. All bug juice is basically Crystal Light. We had Crystal Light packets, and they would put it in a juice maker, and that's what we drank. Now, I remember going to an amphib. I remember going on a carrier. You know, they got multiple galleys and everything. They got soda machines. They can go to the necks on board and get a soda and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. They ain't got all of that on board for us. If you didn't bring your own soda on board, then you ain't drinking no soda. And it don't last either. I mean, you have to ration the soda from yourself. You know, you bring up board some Dr. Peppers, man. That's like bringing aboard gold. You know, you got for me to be slick and smart, especially like, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you a secret. See, since we talking about secrets, I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you're a non-useful body going on board and you watching this video, 2 things you need to bring if you want to get qualified quick. You need to bring some Dr. Peppers and you need to bring some dip. But wait a minute, they doing the tobacco cessation thing for the Navy now, so you might not can bring any tobacco. Sorry about that. It's just gonna have to take you longer to get your calls done. But if you bring those Dr. Peppers and you bring you some candy, just put it in your rack, hide it, don't touch it, don't touch it. When it's time for your board, when it's time to get those hard to get signatures and stuff, you pull that out, whammo! Watch what happened. Sorry, Nick. But back to the bug juice. All it was is Crystal Light. And let me tell you, boy, when you don't have anything else, that's some good stuff. When you have options, that stuff sucks already. Now, I don't know what they used for bug juice in the past. I don't know what they use it for bug juice now. But at the time, we was using Crystal Light. And then I'm just talking about... I'm just talking about those Crystal Light packages, you know, not the little cups. It's just a package. They poured it in there. You pour some water. You got bug juice. That's all it was, man. But you know, one time they brought a slushy machine on board, and we had a CS chief come on board. He was going to change everything up. I remember he put that slushy machine there. And, you know, they had the Kool-Aid slushy and stuff like that. And that was some good stuff. They had two things that would go all the time. And they couldn't keep that thing full. You go to watch, you pour your slushy, you go and watch, and you know, you drink it on that almost all watch, right? But that was good stuff. That was better than coffee. We used to call it liquid crack, you know? And then we had another CS chief come in. He was like, what is this bull? And he took it out, but then he put a burrito warmer in there. And I think that was a little bit better because they put together a bunch of breakfast burritos, stick it in the thing, and man, you get to the boat, and most of the time, when you're in port, breakfast is for the duty section, not necessarily for everybody on the boat. But when you finally get to the boat, you know, you come down, they got some breakfast burritos in there, you can grab it, eat you a little bit real quick, man. That was satisfying. That was pretty good. That started your day off pretty good. So yeah, I bet you didn't know about that, huh? I bet you didn't know about that. You don't see that on no Crimson Tide. You ain't gonna see that on no Search for Red October. No, Hunt for Red October. Get it straight, Kevin. Sorry. Anyway, so that's my 5 things. I know there's a whole bunch of other foods out there that you probably had on board. Man, let's talk about it. Let me hear what you got to say, man. You might say something that I forgot on our show. Sea Stories of Mr. Durite. I am your host, Mr. Durite, and I am out of here until next time. Love y'all to death. Holla. Submarine food secrets. I don't like that. Well, let me hear you. Number 4. They cooked them chicken patties. They cooked them chicken wheels. Damn, my legs hurt. Standing up here on all this concrete shit. Whew. I'm almost there though. I'm almost there. Oh, I'm gonna have to work out just so I can stand in front of the damn camera. Shit. Number 2, it was, how can I say this? Let's see. This was going, this is my show, Sea Stories of Mr. This is my show,